Hi everybody, I'm Alma Schneider and welcome to this week's edition of Dishin and Montclair for Patch.com. I am thrilled to present our celebrity home chef today, Ms. Maggie Drucker. She has a little bit of a challenge getting the right vegetable into her kids. So today I think she's going to win the lotto because we are presenting a very special way to deal with the vegetable kale. So stay tuned and see how we work it all out. So I'm here with Maggie Drucker. Maggie, you are a lawyer for Ms. Martha Stewart, I hear.
Yes, I am.
Oh, very exciting.
It's
we're going to have to find out if she has any thoughts about what we're going to be doing today.
I wonder.
Maybe a segment on her show or something like that. But anyway, tell us about how you, with your busy life, I mean, you're very attractive, you're very fit. Clearly, you work out, you take care of yourself. How do you manage to make delicious, healthy, home-cooked meals for your family when you have all this other stuff to do? And you work full time?
It is hard when I come home from work. It's late, so what I try to do is I either cook. I don't work on Fridays, so I often will cook up stuff on Fridays and put stuff in the freezer, and also on the weekends. And I try to do little individual packs of things like soup or little meat, and then I take it out and I can just zap it.
Great.
And I also, I think roasted vegetables, the reason I was so interested in this recipe is number one, everybody's yammering about it, about how great kale is and it's so healthy and yummy.
Yes.
And also, I love roasting vegetables because they're delicious and it's easy and it's fast.
But today, yes, we are going to be roasting kale. We're going to make kale chips, and it's a recipe actually that I got from the Fresh Direct website. But let's get started. Let's start making this kale. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's
Excellent.
go.
Let's do it. First, we take the stem off the kale. Wash and dry the kale. Chop up the kale and put it in a bowl. Okay, so we're just going to spray it. Put your hands in there and massage it through. And you certainly don't need to use a spray. You can use just a few teaspoons of olive oil. That's it. But you're just massaging it in there. Okay, so as you know, on Dishin and Montclair, we often talk about new gadgets. I want to talk to you about these amazing spoons. Do you notice anything interesting and different about these measuring spoons?
I think these are brilliant because they have two different things on either side, number one. Number two, they're not connected to each other except by a magnet, so they're neat for putting in the drawer. And also, my struggle when I'm cooking always with finding a teaspoon measure is that I always have to wipe it out when I'm using a wet ingredient and then I use a dry one. This you don't have to do because you have one on either side.
And it's elongated so you can put it into a narrow spice jar and it'll fit. You know, you're always trying to shove it in there when it's a round one, and this way you have the spice jar access and you also have the liquid access.
I love it.
Isn't that great? You can get them at Zabar's. I got them at Zabar's. You can get them online. Just look for magnetic, double-sided spoons.
Brilliant. I love it. Why are you standing on that stool? Why am I looking at you in the face?
I'm short, and I wanted to be as tall as you.
You needed a little help.
Okay, so we're just going to lay it on the rack. But to tell you the truth, you don't even need a rack if you don't have one. You can put it directly on the parchment paper on a baking sheet. But this allows the underside to get a little crispier. Otherwise, it'll be sitting in moisture on there for a long time. But you're just laying it out with a little room in between. Okay, now that they're on the rack, we're just going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. We'll check them and make sure that they're crispy. If not, we'll just put them in a little bit longer.
Okay, we'll have to see if anyone in my house eats this kale. It's yummy kale.
You're going to love it. So basically, if you need a little extra salt, just pour some on. This is some fancy fleur de sel that I actually bought 5 years ago in Paris.
You did not.
I did. I swear I brought it over to share with you because you're worthy.
But you can always use this kind of Kirkland,
You can use any kind of salt at all. You can make it a little fancier with anything. You can even add a little bit of maple syrup into the olive oil to mix it up if you need something sweet. But give it a try and be honest. Let me know what you think.
Okay, let me see. Very crispy. Yummy.
Can you believe it?
No.
You think your kids are going to eat this?
Easy. I don't know. We'll see. But
We'll
may well. They may
right.
well.
We'll check it out.
I'll try it. I'll have some more too.
All right, James. Let's see.
Yeah, this
You
is
gotta
the true test.
The true test.
It crumbles, but
It's crunchy.
Is it good?
it's good. It's actually really good. This is really something. It's really good. It's good.
I have something very important to say about the kale.
Please.
Please, everyone, make sure that after you eat this kale, you gargle with water or some other liquid because you will have more green stuff in your teeth. And I don't want to be blamed for it. For being ostracized by your social community.
Right, it's not unlike broccoli. You got to be careful.
You got to be very careful. Very careful. Our quiz of the day to win your Fresh Direct $25 gift certificate, we need 2 commenters to let us know how tall Maggie Drucker.
I better stand up straight, and then so now you can guess.
I feel very short right now. Very short.
What do you think?
I am 5'4". Guess how tall Maggie Drucker is and win yourself a $25 gift certificate. On that note, thank you for being on Dishin in Montclair.
So happy to be here.
You've been a wonderful guest, and I hope you've learned a thing or two about kale.
I have, thank you.
And I'm so glad that James, your son, now we just have to see how your daughter does with the leafy green.
We'll catch her later.
All right, thank you for watching Dishin in Montclair. Stay tuned for next week when you find out who our next celebrity home chef is.
Bye.